Hello, I'm Lashon, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's a beautiful day here in Florida. I know what you're thinking. She says that all the time, but for me, it's a beautiful day if you woke up. So it's beautiful. Let's shout that. Let's praise that. It's a beautiful day. Okay, so uh, if you're new here today, I would appreciate it if you would like and comment and subscribe to my channel. Uh, In case you didn't know, I am a mother of three. I'm a United States Navy veteran. I'm a surgical technologist. And now I'm on Facebook. Now I'm on YouTube. Now I'm on Twitter. I'm everywhere because I have found that speaking, talking, journaling, praying, meditation, all of those things is very therapeutic for me. And what you do need to do, whatever you can, whatever works for you. This works for me. So I journal in written form, but I also use this YouTube channel to talk about my life, how I feel about God, the military, my family, and all the things in between because it makes me feel good. And I pray that I'm inspiring somebody. And if so, then that makes me feel good. Whether it's one person or 15, um, I just want to share whatever I can, whatever makes me happy. And on that note, today we're going to talk about, not really talk about, but I'm going to ask you a question, and that is, what are you thankful for? What are you grateful for? What are you happy about? Um, I'm happy, I'm thankful, and grateful for a lot of things. And I have a list of things that I'm thankful for, but I just want to say that today I'm thankful for my three children. And you might not know, but I have three children. First is my oldest, and his name is Elijah. And Elijah, he is my oldest child. He is my wild child. He is full of life, and he's always into something. And what you know what's funny? When he was a baby, he slept all the time. He was a good baby. He just was like, had to wake him up. Come on, play with mommy, talk with mommy. He slept all the time. He was very calm, very zen. And then he grew up and he was off the chain. He still is. He still is. Elijah all over the place. But anyway, I am thankful today for my oldest son, Elijah, who brings me joy. Um, he has a lot of stuff going on. And he, of all three of my children, um, is the most opinionated. And he looks like my father. He has strong opinions about things, and when he does, he gets really into what he's talking about. So, um, uh, I just wanted to share that with you. I'm thankful for him in all his glory, and his ups, his downs, and his all around. He brings me joy, and I cannot imagine my life without my son, Elijah. And his pregnancy was not an easy one. He decided that, I'm going to be a big boy. I'm going to bust out here and you're going to get gestational diabetes and preeclampsia and toxemia. I was jacked up when I was pregnant with Elijah. He was a lot of work. They put me on mandatory bed rest and I did what I had to do to bring him in this world. And he was born on Mother's Day and he was a big boy, a big 10-pounder. He was big, and and he lives in Atlanta. So that's my first child. So that's Elijah, and I'm thankful for Elijah. Next, we have my one and only baby girl. She's my favorite daughter. I always say that. She's my favorite daughter, but she's also my only daughter. That's a little joke that me and my sister got. So anyway, next up, I'm thankful for my daughter Lyric. She is the spitting image of my mother. She looks exactly like my mother, Queen Esther. She is the most beautiful person I've ever seen. She is beautiful on the inside and out. Um, And she is gracious, she is kind, she is loving, she's a great friend to people, and she loves her mama. Mm, she loves me, and that's all that really matters to me. Um, when I was pregnant with Lyric, I was living in Pensacola, and she just was something else in my stomach. I wasn't on bed rest or anything with her. I did get pretty big with Lyric, but my hair, um, my nails, everything was growing, including my nose. Okay, but it seemed like I got a whole shade darker, and she was just like sucking everything, everything. I couldn't drink enough juice. I was always thirsty. I don't know, but I didn't have diabetes when I was pregnant with her. Um, she came into this world uh, alone with just me because I was married at the time, and Patrick was in what was Patrick at? Patrick was stationed in Mississippi, but he was deployed to what was he? Puerto Rico, and so I um, was living in Mississippi, and I left and went to Pensacola so I wouldn't be alone because I had already had Laja, and if you really think about it, when I was in Mississippi, I lived alone and I didn't have anybody down there, and that's where I met my friend Stephanie, who was originally from Pensacola. So she was like, what are you gonna do when you go into labor and have your daughter? Where you who gonna watch Elijah? What are you gonna do? I didn't even think ahead like that. Um, so I went to Pensacola, and that is where Lyric was born, and she was born at Sacred Heart Hospital, and she just came in, and she was so beautiful. She still is beautiful, but funny story with Lyric is that when the nurse first brought her back into the room, she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Campbell. I brought the wrong baby. I'm sorry. I said, lady, please don't get cut up in here, okay? Bring her here because Lyric, she didn't look nothing like me, and I'm sure when she came out and uh, I had never seen this nurse before, but they check the bands, your band, the baby band, and she just kept apologizing. I'm so sorry, whatever. Look, I know I was looking toe up. I seen the pictures, and I mean, Lyric looked nothing like me. She just came out looking like an angel, and she had all of this thick hair, and it was all down like this. She came into this world looking like Justin Bieber. Remember that haircut he had when he had all that hair? That's how Lyric rolled. She came out, she had all this hair, and she just was this bright color that I'd never seen before. And I didn't know where. I had to think about it for a minute, but she looked exactly like her father. So I knew she was mine. I knew she was mine, even though I was probably not all with it because I'm not a pain person. So again, that's my little story about my daughter Lyric. I'm thankful for her. I'm thankful for the joy that she brings me, and I love her with every bit of my soul. She takes great care of me, and she is I call her the nurturer, and I'm not worried about her. She's outstanding. Okay, so that's two of the things that I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for my oldest son Elijah, and I'm thankful for my daughter Lyric. I'm also thankful for my last child, who I had in my 30s. I don't know what I was thinking. I had my son Patrick in my 30s, and oh my goodness, when I was pregnant with him, I think I got up to 298 pounds. I think that was my heaviest. I was huge. But you know what? When I was pregnant with Patrick, I might have said Elijah. Uh, um, let's just put a thing up, and let me explain that I got three children, and sometimes I invert their names. I call Lyric Laja, Patrick Laja, Lyric. They all, you know who I'm talking about. I'm on the last one now. I'm on Patrick. He the baby. So if I say another one of their names, you know that I'm talking about Patrick. So anyway, Patrick is the youngest, and um, when I was pregnant with him, he was very calm in my stomach. He was very, very zen. But I knew he was going to be my last baby, and I say that because I was like I said, I was in my 30s when I had Patrick, and I did all the things differently. I did Lamar's class. I never did Lamar's class with none of my three children, so he was the first one I did a Lamar's class with. And also, when I was pregnant with Patrick, I decided to have him with a midwife. I did a lot of research. I read a lot of books, and I was a high risk pregnancy because the diabetes, the gestational diabetes with him. I was huge. I was overweight, and before I had him, I was Well, I stopped smoking, but I was a smoker, and my asthma was really, really bad. So I tried to do whatever I had to do to make him come into this world as calmly as possible. Also, when I had Elijah, I was alone when I had him in Maryland. I'm not sure if I told you that. Then when I had my daughter Lyric, my husband Patrick was deployed, so he wasn't there for her birth. And so again, back to Patrick the baby. So when I had him, remember I said I was trying to do everything. I knew he was going to be my last baby. Well, my husband was he was in he was recruited. That's what it was. He was recruiting at the time. So I lived uh, in Georgia at Fort Stewart, which is an army base, because my sister-in-law at the time lived there, and I had two children and was going to bring a third one in, and so I needed help and support. So Patrick came in, and I decided to again have a midwife. I was going to try to do it naturally, but we could zoom forward. I tried. That pain. Thank you, Jesus, that it was. I got to the hospital enough time to get an epidural, because if not, I don't know. That pain was. I don't. I can't explain the pain. For me, I got the epidural. So anyway, and I had him in a birthing room. So I had a midwife, a birthing room. My sister-in-law was there. Um, I was married at the time. It was Keisha, and my husband at the time was Patrick. So the room was calm, and I videotaped his birth, and I felt really calm. I felt really good, really good. I felt very loved when I had him. And he came into this world with the classical music playing in the background, and my baby came out with six fingers. Yes, Patrick had six fingers. It was the most beautiful thing I ever seen. But he rolled up out of here like, what's going on? That's another one. He ain't look nothing like me. He looked just like his father. He just rolled out like, yeah, thanks for the incubation period, but I'm gonna roll up out of here because he ain't look nothing like me. I knew he was my child. Obviously, I was right there, and the birth was very calm. And he came in, and he wasn't even crying a lot. I got it on video. He just was trying to open up them big, beautiful eyes and see what was going on. He was a big one too, all three of my kids. So I'm thankful for him because he is, and now he is, how old is Patrick? Patrick is about to turn 22. And he is exactly the way he was when he was born. He was born and came into calmness and zen, and he's exactly that way. He's very calm, very loving, and is he's my protector. He ain't trying to hear nothing. Don't mess with me. I ain't worried about nobody mess with me because Patrick will swoop in and take care of him like a mother eagle. You know, he ain't playing. But that's how he came into this world. So I'm thankful for Elijah. I'm thankful for Lyric, and I'm thankful for my baby boy Patrick. I love all three of them. I can't imagine my life without them, and they make me happy. And I like to talk about them. I like to talk about my children because a lot of people don't have a relationship with their children, but I do, and it brings me joy. So, again, what are you thankful for? I'm glad you listened to me, and I'm glad that you stopped by here today and that you understand why I have so much joy, why I'm so thankful, and it's because of my three children. So, are you ready to breathe in and breathe out? Okay, okay. You feel better? Okay, so you're going to have a good day today. You're going to go out there today. You're going to go to work. You're going to go to school. You're going to go to church. You're going to go to the grocery store, wherever you got to go today. You're going to go out there being positive with a smile on your face, with a great attitude. And you're going to have a productive day. And you're going to have a peaceful day. And don't let anybody come in and try to steal your joy. Um, Nobody. Don't let nobody come in and try to change what you got planned. Stay focused, stay positive, and know that people care about you and that you are important. And all those things we talked about today about being grateful for and thankful for, remind those people that you care about them today, okay? I love you. God loves you. And thank you for joining me. Until next time, take care of yourself.